Bah. Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Drink the Video Games. I am Brian, and today we're going to be getting into Day of the Tentacle. It's right over here, the remastered version. So, yeah, looking forward to playing this. I've only ever played through it one time. I bought it back when it first came out. The remastered version was the first time I'd ever played it. And, you know, really had a good time doing it, but I don't really remember a whole lot about the game, to be honest. You know, it's been several years now since this has come out, so definitely looking forward to playing it with everyone, and had a really good time in the podcast learning about Maniac Mansion, and then, you know, Day of the Tentacle, the follow-up. So what I did was I got myself a tasty beverage here, going with the gin and tonic in my LucasArts glass. There, that's pretty cool. And we're going to be playing through Day of the Tentacle remastered on the PlayStation 5. So hopefully you're all excited to go along on this journey with me, and we're going to see how we do. Hopefully we don't get too tripped up, but this is great. It's a really good looking game. I think that it is humorous. And yeah, it's one of the all-time greats. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so let's see, we've got our new game, we've got bonus, we've got some options here.
1-800 Star Wars. Call now. Tell them Yoda sent you.
Got a skeleton up there, got a sock hanging up on that ceiling fan. Let's take a look at these options here real quick. I'm gonna go down to settings. Yeah, aren't remastered. Yeah, that's fine. Subtitles on, that's important. And volume, I'm gonna turn that down, just we'll leave the sound effects up and the voices up, but the music will turn down just a hair. Okay, and yeah, so I don't know what we got in the bonus here. It's concept art and the developers commentary. Take a look at that maybe once we finish the game. So yeah, with that, let's go ahead and get into it. No developers commentary here for this go around. I should play it sometime with it. There you go, LucasArts. Cheers. Looks less than great over there. Poor bird. Area contaminated with industrial waste. I feel like by the time you make it to that sign, then you're probably already past the point of no return.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive. I feel like I could.
Nope. Purple Tentacle.
Like I could.
He sprouted some arms. Right there. Ah.
Take all the world.
Yeah, sure enough. Take on the world indeed.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Whoa, Hoagie.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note.
It's a messenger hamster.
It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both.
No. It's not a good look for the Green Tentacle.
I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now I know that I must go back to the mansion.
LucasArts Entertainment Company presents. I love the art here on this shadowy little card drive. This didn't make it into the episode, but I think at the time that this was made, this was like the longest intro to a video game, or at least the longest intro of any of the LucasArts games up to that point. And yeah, it really is pretty long, because I think it's like 8 minutes or something, I think, in total. And it was actually originally going to be longer, and they ended up convincing Tim Schafer and Dick Grossman to cutting it down some. So. Art technicians. I do like that you get the credits here, kind of, to open the game off. In addition to closing them off, something that Maniac Mansion did as well. Because when that game ends, it just ends. You won the game. So you can watch my playthrough of that. I just finished that here on the channel, so that was good. And did an unboxing of the limited run version back there, so you can check that out and see what all came in it along. This little tentacle guy. So. Did basically all of the talkie work there for the early games. Fate of Atlantis, this. Produced and directed by Tim Schafer and Dave Grossman.
Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
Gotta get
This
green
better
tentacle.
not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
That's a good question. All right, so there's our controls. We can cycle through our inventory. L1. We can switch to render mode. That's pretty fun. Change our characters, just like you do in Maniac Mansion there. So that is all good to know. So let's go ahead and get into this. You can take a look at what it looked like originally there. That is wild. You can use the old verb commands down there. Definitely not going to be doing that. What do we got here? Okay, so we've got a flyer. Let's take a look at that.
That one looks like it's from a local hardware store.
Okay. So we've got, what do we got? We got a textbook in here.
The Chicago Manual of Thermodynamic Flux Induction Circuit Design. Great stuff.
Great stuff indeed. Okay. Alright, so we can use, look at, pick up. Let's grab the flyer. Help wanted sign.
Help wanted. Lab assistant.
Lab assistant.
Hard-working moronic drone needed to assist genius with experiments. High school diploma not required.
Moronic drone. Okay, great. Well, maybe that'll be handy. Let's grab that. What do we got here? We got some gum. I want to take gum.
It's stuck to the floor.
That's not great. We got a bell here we can ring. We got this door.
Laverne's covering that territory.
Yeah, she is. We got an office door. Let's check that out. Get our wits about us. One of the things I like to do, in adventure games is just kind of have a bit of a wander around to at least kind of figure out, where things are and how the world works a little bit better. It just makes for an easier time. We got Darth Vader over here on the old calendar. Got a Swiss bank book. We got some family photos. Let's take a look at those.
boy, the Edisons are a spectacularly ugly family.
Oof. It's not very nice, Bernard. We got a phone.
I don't have time for idle chit-chat now. I have work to do.
All right.
Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We got our flyer. Still have our textbook. We got our help wanted sign. We got a Swiss bank book.
Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny.
Okay.
Wow, it's from my favorite movie.
Well played, Bernard. Well played.
I hope no one's watching. I look so goofy on video. Looks like Dr. Fred wearing a powdered wig. Handsome in a way, but I'm glad he eventually accepted his hair loss.
Just gotta lean into it. Let's see. All right, we got a desk drawer. Let's take a look in there, see if there's anything else
It's
we're gonna get in
closed.
here. It's closed. Thanks, Bernard. Boo boo be gone.
It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
That sounds like it could be useful. Take a look at that. Right there it is. Okay. All right. Now it looks like that's about all that there is in that room there. All right. We've got a payphone. Out of order. We got a picture up there. Who's that?
It's signed, here's your EPA grant. Keep up the good work. Hi from Mommy, Ronnie 83.
Yeah. All right. Good deal. Good deal. All right. Now we've got the staircase here. I don't know if we can go upstairs.
Hoagie's got that part of the house.
Yeah, Hoagie's upstairs. Okay. All right. And that just leaves us with the grandfather clock. So let's go ahead and check it out.
There's something funny about that clock. Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
Seems pretty easy for old Bernard. This isn't his first rodeo at the Edison family mansion.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
I love Hoagie's
Seen
voice.
any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until
Dr.
one of
Fred.
them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're
There he
free
is.
to go.
Free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Wait. No.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
Well done, Bernard.
He's
You blew it.
incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast?
Meddling
Now
milquetoast.
Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity.
Whoops.
Our
Whoops.
only hope now
Yeah,
is to turn
whoops.
off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, through the time machine.
All right.
This is
Into the
all
time
your
machines.
fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make
Great.
it there alive.
Have any
Appreciate that.
people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
Okay.
Well, I'll be.
This is the first time I've ever tried it on people. That's not good.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must
at
be
Bernard's
that
face.
Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
E equals MC squared.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
The nurse said no, I guess.
Die. Die.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all,
debatable.
he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed. Ah. Hoagie's always grooving. Ye old outhouse. Alright. There's Hoagie. Hoagie is in the past. Laverne is in the future. Stuck in a tree. And Bernard is in the present. Oh,
Cheap mail
that's pretty
order
gross, to be
jewels.
honest. That's pretty
What's
gross.
happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and
Great.
bring them back.
I
Hurry up and bring
will,
'em back.
as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogens and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be
a good question.
needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get
Out of the house. Okay.
cracking.
That's what we want to do. Let's get out of the house. Alright, so we have Bernard here. And we... What? Sure. Let's do that. Okay, so we've got a time machine here. Take a look at that.
It can't do anything without a new diamond.
Okay. So, pretty useless, to be honest. We've got a toilet and a chronogon.
It's empty.
Well, that's probably for the best. Alright.
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
Upstairs. Okay. Hamster generator. That seems good. Let's look at that.
It looks like a generator driven by a treadmill.
Okay. Oh, you can put the little hamster on there. That's fun. Alright, so we've got a to-do list over here. Take a look at that.
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow!
Dang. It's pretty impressive. Let's go ahead and take that.
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
Okay.
How did you get over there?
How did you get over there? It's a good question. It's a
My
good question.
ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No. Through time. Using the highly
Through time.
sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogen, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
It's useful.
Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me?
Poor Laverne.
Drat.
Did you hear something?
No. Let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Hoagie, come over here. It's your old pal,
Let's go, Hoagie.
Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogen, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
Red
You
Edison.
need the
Okay.
plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogen.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he
Okay,
have
great.
any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
Time to save the world. Okay. Great. So, let's see. So, Hoagie has himself a can opener and the patent application.
Bitchin'.
Okay. Edison's super salad battery. Oil, vinegar, lettuce, croutons. Alright. Great.
It's the battery plans I'm supposed to give to that Red Edison dude.
Cool. Alright. So we've got an outhouse
Nah, it stinks.
here. Yeah, the old outhouse. Oops. Careful, got a little thing there. Alright, so we are back in time. Meanwhile.
How about an amendment that the president has to be a human being?
Please, this is serious business.
You're right.
Okay, so there's the outhouses. Here is the inn. We're actually going to. Let's see.
So as soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still
Finish off
need
this
a
little scene
diamond
here.
for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's still alive.
Alive?
Get me out of here. I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
Yeah. Okay. So we can switch back and forth between all of our characters now. Yeah, or maybe I guess just between Hoagie and Bernard for right now. Alright, so let's head on in to the inn. Get into a bit more of the playable portion of the game here. Got a nice carriage.
It's totally covered with crud.
Gross. Got a mailbox flag. Let's see if there's anything in there. There's a letter. Okay, can we take it? Let's grab it, and let's head inside. Okay. Oh, we got a mummy here.
What's up?
Talk to the mummy, see what they got to say.
Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right?
Mummy vow of silence.
Well, that's cool.
That's cool. Okay, let's see.
I have something for Red Edison.
This
Do you
mummy,
know where I could
I
find
don't think it's
him?
going to be very helpful to us, to be honest. Okay,
Great hat, man.
that's true. Tentacle 3/4.
I know some dudes in a band who'd eat roaches for hats like that.
Gross. What kind of people do you know, Hoagie? Alright.
Later, dude.
You can keep talking to the mummy if you want, but it doesn't really do anything, so we're gonna head on. And here is a very similar looking grandfather clock. Climbing on inside. Alright, so here's Red Edison. We can go talk to him.
Hey.
What is it?
You look kind of familiar.
Of course I do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal.
It's possible.
Then again, maybe not.
I mean, probably not.
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the stupidest idea about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
Okay. Alright.
I think I'll be moseying along now.
Well, don't
That's not
mosey over anything breakable on your way out.
Great. Okay. So we've got our plans, and we need to get them to Red. So let's go ahead and do that, and that should hopefully get Hoagie like his kind of assignment, I guess, for his time.
Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
Oil, vinegar, gold. Great. Alright. Left-handed hammer. Don't mind if I do.
Say, that's a left-handed hammer, you know. I invented it myself.
It was for my ungrateful slob of a left-handed son. Well.
You gotta be, don't be mean to
It's
your
covered with plans and junk.
left-handed son. If he's Red Edison, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so we are back upstairs. Now we can explore the mansion a little bit, as it would have been 200 years ago in the past. Alright. So we got where George sleeps, apparently.
I guess this is George Washington's bed.
Great.
I bet it calls the butler just like on TV.
Well, let's pull it and find out.
Here I am. Don't
you
get your
go.
carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr.
Great.
Washington.
She's in here doing a little cleaning.
All done here. Bye now.
But no, okay. Alright, doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Oh, I'll like highlight some if you press up on the controls. That's pretty cool. Shows you all the things you can interact with. Look at, there's I can't remember which one is which, but Max I think is the rabbit, right?
The late Max Addix. His petard runneth over.
Max Addix.
A lamentable fate for such a patriotic dude.
Patriotic dude indeed. Love that. Steve Purcell, who did Sam and Max, did the a lot of the artwork here. He did the I believe the Star Wars like homage poster kind of thing for Day of the Tentacle. He did the first one of those. That Peter Chan did like an updated version of it, but I think that
I told you guys I'll
Steve
get
Purcell
to the
did the
flag
first one.
next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey,
Those flags are
chill.
rad.
Take your time.
Yeah,
Don't
take your
tell me
time.
you've got another design change for the flag.
Okay, that could be useful.
I've got another design change for the
Oh,
flag.
Hoagie.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
Chrome-plated bald eagle robot. Scorpions. Hologram. Babe in leather bikini swinging a broad axe.
Could it have a chrome-plated bald eagle robot on it?
Oh, What the heck? At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
Okay, so we're probably gonna have to get a pattern for Betsy Ross here to sort out. So we've got a bed here.
Looks comfortable.
We got flag prototypes.
I like these.
Too late. You've already rejected those.
Oh, it's a bummer.
That'd make a killer t-shirt.
That would make pretty killer t-shirts, to be honest. We talked to Betsy
The
Ross.
guys downstairs say they want a big family crest, and in the four corners they want a keg, some babes, a guitar, and some drumsticks. And underneath it all put, America rocks.
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
Okay. Take a look at these patterns here.
Stars and stripes, dull, dull, dull.
Hey, don't criticize unless you got a better idea.
That's fair. Bring some solutions. Hoagie, don't be being a naysayer. Alright, we've got one more door in this hallway, I think. So let's go on in. Alright, so we've got plans for a kite. We've got a weird little picture up there. We've got a wine bottle. We're gonna go grab that. What else do we have in here? Take a look at these kite plans.
I don't quite see how it can fly.
Okay.
Hey, what's that on the plans? It looks like a secret backwards message. Oh, it's just a coffee stain.
Just a coffee stain. And, oh, we've got a drawer here. Let's see what's in there.
Probably the underwear drawer. Grody, man. I don't go through people's underwear.
Alright.
Looks like he spent a lot of time in there.
Yeah, that's possible. That's possible. Okay, so we got some wine. That's good. Oh, I need to close that. Just kidding. And we can keep going up. Here's some sort of horse.
Hi, horsey.
Hi yourself.
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place
Fair
like
question.
this?
Fair question.
Hey, I live here. What are you doing here?
Okay. Great. Let's see.
I'm trying to get back to the future and save the world.
Yeah.
The future, huh? And I thought that Franklin guy was off his nut.
That's pretty funny.
I gotta go.
See you later.
Okay. The horse is pretty rad. What do we got in here? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys.
Okay.
We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really
Ned
matter?
and Jed Edison.
Even our dear father can't tell us apart.
Yeah.
He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that
True.
neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed. So, I'm almost too frightened to ask.
Okay.
Are you the marble delivery man?
I am not.
Or the model?
Oh. Could use some modeling. I don't know. Let's see. I'm the model. I'm the delivery man. If I unload it here, I'm no marble delivery man, but rock is my life.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
Too late for that, Hoagie. Alright, so we've got... Take a look at this carving.
It's Ned or Jed's head.
And we've got a barrel here.
I wonder if there's anything to eat in it.
Probably not, to be honest. Probably not. Alright, so we got some more stairs here going up. There's a cat playing with a mouse.
Cats dig these.
Okay. Oh, this is Ned and
Very
Jed's room.
smart. Very Spartan.
Anything else in here? Got some red paint.
All right, paint.
Let's see, probably want that. I don't know if we can take this Squeaky Mouse toy.
Yipe.
Yipe indeed. I mean, that's fair. Don't, you know, be taking cat toys from cats, I guess. Oh, great. Now we're out on the roof. Got a pulley here.
It's one of those pulley things.
We got another window.
It's blocked up with somebody's bed.
Must be Jed's bed. Okay, and we got a chimney. Let's take a look at that.
It's just a cold chimney.
Okay. Alright, so that is all the way up to the top of the mansion, so that's a bad place for the door right there. So let's head on back down. So I think there was a room in behind that mummy we can go in. And sure enough, let's check it out. Alright, to the main hall. Alright, so we got a suggestion box.
The Constitutional Convention
Could be helpful.
invites your comments, critiques, amendments to the Constitution.
Okay, so we've got a fireplace here. We got looks like John Hancock is a little chilly right there. Looks like.
Yo.
Hello?
What's up? You cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Why don't you build
Okay.
a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
Okay, great. He's going to give the log to starving children.
You mean it's like a symbol of growth or something?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right.
Well, I gotta go, dude.
We got Thomas Jefferson over here.
Hey,
Talk to
tall,
him.
dark, and spiffy. My name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint.
My name's
I am, of
Hoagie.
course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas. My name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule.
Oh.
Filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence.
Okay, great. It's helpful because math does me correctly. That is where Laverne is 400 years in the future. So,
Later, brah.
Okay.
What? What's going to happen later?
gold-plated quill pen. There's the gold I need, I bet.
Stolen from the desk of George Washington.
It's George Washington. There he is, smoking a cigar. Can I just take it?
Hey, keep your hands off that.
He pulls his wooden teeth out.
Excuse me. Yes?
Yosh.
Whoa, you're like George Washington. Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
Whoa, awesome.
My name's Hoagie. Like the sandwich? How quaint.
Were there hoagie sandwiches back then? I don't know. Let's see, cold enough for you?
Cold enough for you? Cold? Why, you don't know the meaning of the word. I spent a winter at Valley Forge. Now that was cold. Why, my spit would freeze before it hit the ground.
That's
Cool.
not cold, to be honest.
Extremely.
Okay, so there's our crew there. Got our suggestion box. We got, what do we got up here? Oh, smoke detector. AKA a bird.
It's a little cage with a canary in it, perched above a little lever. Huh.
Alright, and a swing door. Let's go ahead and head in here. What do we got? We got some spaghetti.
Sometimes I like to eat it raw.
We got some oil. Okay, so we've got oil, potentially. We've got vinegar, potentially. So that'll be good. Is there anything else in here? We got a water pump.
Bitchin'. I don't wanna.
Okay, so we've got our oil. We got some wine. That's good. We got another door here. Let's take a look. What we got in here? Anything? We got a bucket.
It's empty.
Grab that. And we got a little cabinet over here. And we got a brush in there. Let's go ahead and take that. Alright, so now we've got our can opener. Bucket, brush, paint, wine. Getting a pretty good collection of stuff here for Hoagie. So let's go ahead and head back out here. See if we can start getting some stuff going a little bit. Alright, so let's see. We got Thomas Jefferson here. What we really need is we need the wine to be turned into vinegar. So let's talk to Thomas about that.
Yo, Tom.
Thomas.
So, how's the time capsule going?
I'm sorry to say that except for my log, we haven't got a thing.
Okay.
Later, brah.
What? What's going to happen later?
What? What's going to happen later? Alright, so let's grab this wine. Give that to
Thank you.
TJ later.
This is exactly the sort of thing I need for the time capsule. I'll bury it tonight, and it won't be seen for hundreds of years. Future generations are in your debt.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Oh. He barely just go straight on up there. That's pretty funny. It wouldn't let me go down it. But I guess I can go up it. Oh no, I can go down too. Okay. Very Santa Claus-esque, I guess. Oh, that's good. That's good. Alright. Okay. So I think that's all that we could do in the house for the time being. So let's head on out.
Those founding fathers are driving me
Meanwhile,
nuts. Flag design changes every 5 minutes. Well, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm making them a flag, ready or not.
Great. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to need to get some flag plans going here. Yeah. Short, meanwhile. Like that little blowing leaf. Carriage. Going to the field over here. So we got the outhouses here. Go back over there. Let's see, there should be. Oh no, you know what? It's over by the outhouses, I think. Gotta go find a tree here. So we're gonna have to do a little pruning if we want to get a fire going there for the lads. We got this kumquat tree right here.
Kumquats.
Which is good, because that's what George is just looking in that window right there, just staring out.
The father of our country is gazing out at me.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
But you know, George, he doesn't cut down kumquat trees. He cuts down cherry trees. So we're going to.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna. All right. Just gonna take my red paint. Easy as that. Okay, let's go back in and see if we can get George come cut that down. There he is.
Excuse me. Yes? Is it true about you and the cherry tree? Oh, yes, it's quite true.
Quite true, quite
I cut
true.
down acres of cherry trees in my day.
Acres, huh? I bet you lost it.
Would you give me a demonstration? I don't see why I should.
It's fair. It's fair.
I've been thinking about what you said
Could have
about
to
cherry trees.
challenge him though, probably.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well, I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother. Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there... Oh, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree out there.
Look at that.
Well, let's go
How
chop the
convenient.
sucker down.
I said
Boom.
come down from there at once.
Try to
Look at
understand.
the tentacle
I'm
guy.
stuck in this.
Oh, there we go. That was the tree that Laverne was stuck in.
Voila.
Voila.
You're quite a man. Yes, I know.
Yes, I know. Okay, great. Now we have all of our kids available to be used, so that's good. All right. Please say wait. Seems like it took a long time. Oh, I like the little floppy disk cursor there. That's nice. That's cool. Little MS-DOS prompt. Love it. Okay, outhouses. Percent complete. 9% complete. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. About 10%. I feel like that's a good start for us here, especially since the first bit of the game is kind of that opening cutscene. So I think we're going to go ahead and pause here, but now we can
Get me out of here!
go between all of
I
our
haven't
characters.
done anything.
No,
Well, you
Laverne.
must have done something or you wouldn't be here now, would you? You'd be out in the lobby with your tentacle owner getting dressed up for the human show.
Owner?
Dressed up for
no
the human
one
show.
owns me.
Oh no.
Gosh, no owner, you say? Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure someone will come
This has got
adopt
the
you
Edisons
before
there.
we have to put you to sleep.
Playing cards.
Damn that Dr. Fred.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dr.
she
Fred.
knows the Edison family motto.
That's kind of funny. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here. Seems like a good place to stop before we get into Laverne's section of the game a little bit. See what she's up to here. Guy playing cards, woman playing cards, and our very, very agitated tentacle guard there. So going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to go grab myself a refill on my gin and tonic. I might come back and play a little bit more here in a bit, but yeah, thank you so much for joining me. This has been fun to get back into. Hopefully you're enjoying the playthrough so far. Hopefully you had a chance to check out the podcast, learn about the making of Maniac Mansion and Day of the Tentacle. Going to be carrying on with this game, so stay tuned for that, and then look forward to some more games coming later. I think Monkey Island, one of the versions of that. I haven't decided which one I'm going to play yet, so drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about this one. Let me know what you think about upcoming stuff, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.